my best friend. That's my best friend.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Dave Mo, and this is Dream Team Automotive. Damn, I always forget, man. This is Dave Mo Flips. This is whatever you want it to be. This is your channel, so make sure you hit the subscribe button and get down with the team. So here we go. Today's video, let's talk about it because them boys are coming for you. Let me tell you right now, this video is for my street flippers. All right? If you're not familiar with what a street flipper is, let me break it down for you. It's pretty much where the majority of car dealers started. Depending on when you got started, you either used Facebook Marketplace or the newspaper. How old are you? When did you get started? When you were doing that, chances are you weren't paying income tax. Ooh, I know. So the deal is now, in 2023, Congress and the IRS are proposing this, I don't know how to say it exactly, but basically they want to look at your bank accounts to include Cash App, Venmo, and things like that, which, would be difficult to probably pay someone for a vehicle using one of those apps. While most of us are used to using it if we're selling cars, the typical person that has never really used it, it's going to be a hard sell. They'd rather see cash, right? So what does this mean for you? And is it scary? So let's just hypothetically say here, okay, these are all hypotheticals, that you actually buy a car from XYZ and you sell it to ABC, okay? And in the between time, you take the car and you actually don't lie. You say you paid $5,000 for the car, you write that in the bill of sale, and you pay $5,000 worth of sales tax in your state, respectfully, okay? Then you go and you sell it to ABC for $7,000. And your profit of $2,000, you say, okay, I made $2,000 and I'm gonna pay income tax on that money. Let's just say you're that good with everything, like me, all right? The problem you're gonna run into eventually is most states, if not all, require you at some point to get a car dealer's license in order to sell cars. In the state of Florida, it was explained to me that anytime you buy a vehicle with the intent to profit from that vehicle, from the sale of that vehicle, you need a dealer's license. When I was in New York, you were only allowed to sell 3 cars a year before you needed your dealer's license, okay? So again, whatever state you're in, it's a simple Google search and you could figure it out. Now, here's the thing. You have someone looking into your account and they're seeing these cash withdrawals and cash deposits. They're like, well, what is this guy doing? Is he flipping bricks or is he flipping cars? And what ends up happening is they're gonna say, okay, so you paid all your taxes, great, but you sold this many cars without a dealer's license, so we're gonna fine you. Guys, Uncle Sam wants the money they just laid out. You guys know what it is. We're in the middle of a pandemic. You guys know we got 3 stimulus checks. What, did you think that they weren't gonna start taxing us or finding ways to get that money back by any means necessary? Come on, man. Let's be honest. Let's be seriously honest. We got ourselves a little gang. We rep the flag. That's just what it is. It's no difference than anything else. We have a flag and we represent it. Other countries have theirs too. Fuck with us, we're gonna get it on and popping. We need more money, gotta send our people in the streets, start collecting that turf tax. This is one of those ways they're gonna get it from you, okay? So, with that being said, that's the best case scenario if you're a car flipper. Unfortunately, I do know there are a few of us out here watching this video right now that don't even go that far, okay? So this is where you run into a lot of trouble. This is tax evasion, guys. This is tax evasion 101. You buy that same car for $5,000 from XYZ. You just went to Chase Bank. Boom, you pulled out $5 grand. Okay, well, actually, you pulled out $5 grand. You're gonna give you're gonna give XYZ $5,000 for the car. You bought the car. Boom. You don't even care. You put your tag on it, not a dealer tag or a transporter tag. You just put your regular license plate on it and you're gonna drive it home. If you get pulled over, you're gonna tell the cop, hey man, look, I just bought the car. Perfect, no problem. Get home safe, right? You might even go so far as to put insurance on the car while you're there. You go your little app. So if you get pulled over, you could say you had insurance, but you're going to cut it off tomorrow anyway. Perfect. Here we go. Now, ABC comes along and they're like, oh shit, I like this car. I'll pay $7,000 for it. Perfect. Now, you go back to your Chase bank and you deposit $7,000 back into the bank. Life is good. Now, Uncle Sam is looking at your accounts. What did you do to make this money? It's income. It's earned income. Did you pay tax on it? No. Okay. For all you naysayers out there, I hear you. I hear you. Okay? We're a team. This is a public service announcement. Well, I'm just not going to deposit my profits. Sure. Absolutely. You could do that. You could definitely do that. But let's just say you're an average flipper and you're going to flip 4 cars a month, right? At the end of the year, you got 50 grand. How many safes do you want? And it's not because of the amount of space it takes up. If you have all your money, that 50 G's sitting in one safe, let's just say it's at your house, okay? One time someone breaks into your house, one time they find that safe, they wiped you out, right? So most people that keep money, cash money, they have multiple safes, multiple places to keep money. You see what I'm saying? So now you're just going to keep punching holes in your walls to put safes in the wall. You're going to keep cutting holes in your bed frame to hide more money. You know what I'm saying? Like, when's enough enough? You need to put money into a bank. It's just how this shit works. All right, you in the back. You back there? I get it. But who wants to do that? Seriously, safety deposit box? You're going to run to the bank to put money in the safety deposit box? You're going to pull money out every single time? Now you have to go into the store, get a teller, keys, boom, boom. Pull it out, you're in the room, you think it's cool because you're pulling out a couple dollars. Come on, it's going to become a headache. And the time that it takes you to go there and get that, a guy like me or the next guy, the guy to the right of you actually, that guy came there and he already bought the car you were taking the money out to get. You guys know the name of the game. You need quick, easy access to the money. Quick, easy access, okay? So all I'm saying to you guys is, if you're not ready to start a car dealership of your own, you need to somehow or another figure out a way to do the money. Because even if you are paying the taxes, which is the big deal, you still don't have a dealer's license. So that's where a deal like mine comes into play. Repping. All right? It's a great way to do it. All the cars I buy from Marketplace, I end up selling through the dealership. I just keep a copy of the bill of sale for my records, and I let my accountant deal with it later. Paying taxes does suck. Okay, paying anything sucks. Paying fucking the light bill sucks. And FYI, guys, I went with solar. That's how much I'm against paying for electricity. My whole house runs my panels, but that's neither here nor there. I don't want to pay it either. I don't want to pay it. But I'll tell you this. I just refinanced my house and I saved $500 on my mortgage monthly, okay? I wasn't here long, so it really didn't affect me. But I make, extra payments. And when it got time to look at my finances, it got brought up. You see what I'm saying? So those of you guys who think you're beating the system by not paying your taxes or taking so many write-offs that you're dwindling your business down to nothing, that's great. That is awesome. Tax loopholes are here for a reason, right? So they're not reserved just for the rich. They're for anyone who can use them. So use them, but understand one thing. At the same time you're getting your business down to zero, you may be interfering with your ability to purchase a house later on. Your ability to purchase anything that has to do with your income, right? So let's just say you have a couple credit cards and you owe $10,000 in credit, but you have no income because you whittled it down so far. Your debt to income ratio is blown the fuck out. Okay, you also don't have a way to pay it, even though you're paying all your bills and you're walking around with a 750 credit score. Not the point of this video. The point of the video is to make you aware and have you do your own research, guys. Do your own research because they're coming, okay? If this bill passes and this shit goes down, 2023 is a game changer for anybody who's in business with cash deposits. Any deposits for that matter. there is a law already here where if you sell a car for over $10,000, you have to fill out a form, at least here in the state of Florida, but it's an IRS thing, so I'm thinking it's all over the country. We have to say where the money came from, okay? Now they're talking about if it's $600 or more, they could look into my account. We don't have to fill out the form for the buyer, but they can look into my account. And every one of those deposits you need to be ready to account for. So again, with me, I do make cash deposits, okay? So we just sold 5 cars. So if you look at my transaction history, as soon as I got the money, I deposited through the ATM. So it's boom, 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 right? So now if someone, even if it's just Chase, right, let alone the IRS, but let's just say it's Chase Bank, they're like, hey, we need to know where this money's coming from. No problem. I could just go right here and pull out the bill of sales. The dates match the deposits. Maybe not the same day, but within a day or two of selling the vehicle, you could see I made a cash deposit for basically the same amount of money. I don't like to deal with change, so usually I'll round it up. And if I don't have a $5 bill or a dollar, which I normally don't, I'll just round up to a 10 or a 20. And I don't say that because, oh, I don't carry nothing less than a 10 or a 20. No, I'm not a fucking asshole like that. I don't know why people don't have singles or fives. So it's like one of the hardest things in the world to get at this point, I guess. So again, I'll just round up to the nearest bill I have and I'll make that deposit. And that's just what it is. And, in terms of my accountant, they don't necessarily care about my bank account statements as much as they care about the bill of sales from the dealership report. And I'll eventually show you guys what that looks like. Wayne Reeves, and I'm sure Frazier has it, when you're using those the DMS systems. Well, it's DMS, it's dealer maintenance software. So DMS already says software. So when you say DMS software is redundant. But anyway, when you're using a DMS, you can run a report and you just hit utilities, report, sales, and you could run it for the whole dealership. You can run it. There's a bunch of things that could break down, but for me, myself, I do it by salesperson. And when it comes out, I could go right to where I am and I could see how much money gross I brought in. And I take that along with all my receipts and everything else that I already have on QuickBooks. My accountant takes care of it for me. Again, not the point of the video. The point of the video is, as I stated before, watch your ass. It's coming. Guys, I hope you're enjoying these videos. I'm trying to get them out there for you. Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. And let me know, man. Let me know if these videos are helpful. Comment below. I know some of you guys, one guy said they don't like the new intro. It's too long, so I'll try to shorten it down for you. Listen, in all honesty, this is our channel. I might be the mouthpiece of this joint, but it's really for us. So let's get this thing together and let's make more money. All right, guys, I'm out.
That's my best friend.